Chapter 1. Candela. Another day in Silver Springs. Another day without answers. Sighing, I back into the swinging kitchen door, pivoting through it and into the front of my quaint cupcake shop. I like my shop. The edible glitter sparkling like fresh snow on frosting makes me smile, and I pause behind the glass container full of cupcakes. My eyes drift along the varying colors and flavors before I slide the new batch of my specialty salted caramel cupcakes into the empty space on the top shelf. There, a couple walks by the window, pausing to read my sign and peer into the window at the colorful shelves full of sweets. My polite smile fades as they turn and continue walking down the sidewalk. Today is just not my day. Jasper huffs, and he rubs his wet snout against my hand, making me giggle. His mismatched eyes, blue and white, always give him a quirky look like he's about to get into mischief. "I know, boy," I say as I scratch behind his ear. "It's just the rumor mill ruining business again. It'll blow over, right?" Jasper barks his agreement. The string of strange fires around Silver Springs are rumored to be a curse, one caused by me. "Remind me to change my name," I complain. It didn't slip past my notice that this town is filled with girls with themed names. Those with jewel-type names seem to all be happy, as well as those with flower names. I did notice a trend recently as well. Winter or Christmas-themed names seem to be the new promise for prosperity and happiness. I'm superstitious when it suits me. Right now, I can use some damn luck. Another couple walks by my shop, pointedly avoiding looking into the window. "I'm the one who's cursed," I say, holding back the ache in my voice. "Candela is a Christmas name, right? I was born on Christmas. But what if the latest spell is about the season and not the holiday? Would having a name that associates with fire put me on the negative end of the scale?" Jasper whines, telling me that I'm definitely overthinking this. It never ceases to amaze me how well my faithful husky seems to pick up on my emotions. Sometimes he knows I'm upset before I ever realize it myself. I scratch his favorite spot behind his ear before sinking into the pink fuzzy lounge behind the tall glass counter. If I slouch far enough, I can only see the shelves of my store's cupcakes on display, leaving my view of the rest of the town blocked out entirely. It just feels like I don't belong here sometimes, I tell Jasper, cupping his fluffy face in both of my hands as he sits in between my legs. He seems to listen attentively, although he's heard my sobfest about 1,000 times. It's a good thing that he can't repeat anything I've said, or the gossip mill would be a churning through town. Jasper would be a total tattletale. "I don't have any magic of my own," I complain. "I'm just a plain old boring human. What was I thinking setting up a cupcake shop in a place like Silver Springs?" It's obvious to me by now that humans are not supposed to see all the supernatural shenanigans that go on in this town. And yet I do, which means something is definitely wrong with me. Jasper whines again. His two intelligent blue and white eyes stare at me, full of mischief and wisdom, just like always, and the answer seems to pop right into my head. "You're here because you need answers, and if we're going to find them, it'll be in a place like this." "Right. A place full of witches, vampires, and ice block shifters. Piece of cake. Or cupcake, as it were." I pat the couch, urging Jasper to jump up beside me. Then I slouch a little further and lean my head onto his fluffy coat. His surplus of fur makes him a good pillow, until that one stray hair makes you sneeze anyway. Besides that, he's a great listener. I've been talking to him so much that my brain has been supplying suitable responses, which probably means I've officially gone insane. Because I'm still talking to a dog. "Husky," that little voice corrects in my mind, sounding exasperated. "Yep, I've gone insane." "Same difference," I complain out loud as I close my eyes and try to imagine I'm anywhere else. It's not that I don't like Silver Springs. It's more that I'm frustrated, and I'm tired of pretending to be someone I'm not. The exhaustion of it is finally wearing me down. I could let the residents know I can see everything, that I know everything. Jasper barks as a red fox bounds toward the window. She stops and sniffs at the glass, as if considering coming in. That's just cider in her fox form, I remind him, tugging at his fur to keep him in place. Jasper doesn't leave my side very often, but if he sees anything else furry, he tends to have dog brain. Don't chase her again, or I'm going to tell her to stop giving you treats. He whines and lowers his snout. The little fox peers inside, and it breaks my heart to pretend not to notice. I could do it right now. I could look at her and wave, or say something, or just invite her inside, right? She seems to notice my hesitation and pause at the glass. And for a minute, I wonder if she's going to shift right there. It wouldn't be the first time a shifter had a cupcake craving and bolted straight into my door in the fastest form they could manage on 4 legs. Except something inside of me just isn't ready. I can't do it. I hold my breath until she leaves. You need to open up one of these days, that voice tells me. I know he's right. Yet I can't find myself capable of opening up or trusting anyone. Not even Cider, who's always nice to me. She always gives Jasper treats, too, which makes me like her even more. Despite my threats, I'd never take Cider's sweet gesture away. To my surprise, the front bell dings and a completely naked Cider walks in, her smile beaming as she waves. Hey, Candela. Oh, I thought I smelled a new batch of cupcakes. My eyes nearly bug out of my head, but this isn't the first time she's shifted for an emergency cupcake fix. It doesn't seem clothes come with her particular foxy skill set, but she makes it work. Hey, Cider, I say, managing to wrangle Jasper off of me, who is now disappointed that the fox has disappeared and he's not inclined to move. I grunt as I ease him off so I can get up. So, the usual? Am I going to comment that she just waltzed in with her amazing boobs hanging out all over my shop? Nope. She bends down to peer into the glass. I don't know. Should I go for something different? Jack is always saying I should try new things. She smirks. Well, I don't think he's referring to cupcakes, but it still counts, right? Cupcakes always count, I decide, making Cider laugh. I take out a lavender cupcake and one of the fresh salted caramels. You haven't tried my signature yet, right? I ask as I bag them up for her. I've heard they're amazing, she exclaims. It's the only one you seem to have fresh. Do they go that fast, or do you eat them? I know I would. Chuckling, I secure the end of the bag with a bow. I actually don't care for caramel. So that's why they're always in stock. I can't argue with that logic. I'm definitely guilty of sampling the other flavors. Although Jasper's walks are like a marathon event, so it evens things out in the calorie department. You're welcome, says that voice again, making me want to roll my eyes. Cider beams as I hand over the bag, while Jasper sniffs the ground looking for his treat. I'm sorry, boy, she says, scratching behind his ear in the way I showed her he likes. I'll bring extra treats when I pay for these later, okay? Yeah. Cider has a credit line with the cupcake shop, and I have 0 problems with that. She always pays promptly, when she's clothed, and she's hilarious. Although, I'm not sure if she's aware I know she's a shifter. If she thinks I'm like most humans in this town, then she's got some balls just walking in here naked with no explanation, figuratively, anyway. He'll live, I promise her. She dips her finger into the bag and plops the frosting in her mouth, rolling her eyes. Absolute heaven, Candela. She smacks her lips as she rolls the bag up around the top, making a handle she can grab onto in her fox form. I gotta run, but you make sure you stop by the bar, okay? You work way too hard, and you need to come put your feet up with a drink. I nod. That sounds great. Although I'm a blabbermouth with even a little bit of alcohol, I can't imagine what I might say to her. Like, I wish I could just walk into a shop naked and own it. I hope that being around her will give me the confidence I need. She waves goodbye and slips out the door, and a red fox with a bag of cupcakes bounds away a moment later. Jasper nags me until I resume our place on the sofa, sliding back down into my depression. The fact that I can see her shift, and I've seen so much else already, enforces whatever answers I seek must be here. It's like a complete reversal on whatever spell is on Silver Springs. In the way that the humans can't see supernatural here, the supernatural don't seem to see me either. Not for what I really am, whatever that may be. The irony. I have no idea who or what I am, because I'm not even sure if I'm human.